Good evening, everyone.
How do?
So yes, as you may have guessed, tonight I'm going to be flying solo. Tracy's going to be making it, but not joining me on the live. Don't ask, because it's not up for discussion. We're here purely to do a baking live stream.
Sorry.
Yeah, so we, it's not up for discussion. We just, hiya, Amjad.
Hey.
We're just here to do the baking live stream. So hello, Vanessa, Glyn, obviously him over there. Kate.
Lady.
Hey?
Lady.
Oh, my lady, yeah. Sorry if I forgot anybody. So yeah, Tracy's going to be baking along, but not joining me on the live stream. So, don't be going asking questions because it's not up for discussion. So yeah, but, I'm getting my camera caught up and I'm trying to shove me. Sorry about that if I'm making you feel seasick, guys. So yeah, I'm just shoving me, my camera back. Sorry if it went a bit wobbly there, but so yeah, I'm just finishing off my coffee. So yeah, we just thought it best, I do it by myself tonight. So yeah, so that's basically all I'm going to explain to you. So I've got a picture and a clock for my ears. Well, it takes focus away from the bit of hair that's sticking up. So yeah, so I'm just going to show you basically the just let me put it on there. Just adjusting the camera slightly so you can see. Yeah, this is the tin that I'm using. It's quite a deep tin. I think I've only used it about once. So, but we've been quite a substantial amount of ingredients. I thought, well, it's got to be a deep pan. So basically, that is the pan. So if everyone's ready, so just say in the chat ready and I'll begin. So let me just tilt that up a little bit till everyone says that they're ready. So if you're ready, just put ready and I'll proceed. So that's before I've even done any baking.
I get in there before I'm done.
Yeah. So yeah, so right. I'll just alter my camera again. Let me just it says lol. Sausage surprise. Oh dear. Trust Amjad. So yeah, so now you can see my mixing bowl. The old trusty sieve. So let's begin. It says in a mixing bowl, sift together the flour, sugar, cocoa powder, baking powder and baking soda. So we've got 250 grams of plain flour. Now on the recipe it does just state flour, but because we've got baking powder and bicarb, it's obvious that you know, we're only going to be making we're only going to be using plain flour. So so yeah, so that's 250 grams of flour. Hi Kate, how are you?
Hi Steve.
Hi Steve. So yeah, so there's 250 grams or 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of granulated sugar, which translated is 400 grams. So that it says granulated, but obviously we don't use sugar, so only sugar I've got is caster sugar.
Kate says she likes it up.
Oh, I've had this yonks. Half a cup or 65 grams of cocoa powder. Oh, stuck it bottom it. So yeah, so I'll just give that a quick sift, mix it together. So quickest and easiest way to do it is like what I'm doing. It gives you a state when you do it any other way, if that makes sense. So basically, you sift everything so it combines the ingredients better. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing at the moment. So as well, you want 2 teaspoons of baking powder, so that goes in as well. Do you mind? And 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. So right. Chris has just had to take a phone call. So yeah, so sorry if I'm being quiet while I'm doing this, but I'm just so as you can hear is hi Carla, how are you? So yes, I'm flying solo tonight, Carla. So yeah, I'm just sifting this. It makes the you know, it makes it more mixable when you combine all the ingredients. What? You see, that was strange.
Yeah, you got the drone off, yeah. So, yeah. So, solve the drone, guys. Woohoo! I'm droneless.
Hi, Wakey.
Wakey, wakey.
If it makes you wrist it, then let Picture do it. Yeah. I mean, it's going everywhere as it is, Wakey. Half the ingredients would be missing if I let him do it. Carla says it looks nice. I ain't done anything yet, Carla.
Hello, Carla.
Yeah, I'm just combining the cocoa and baking powder and flour and sugar, and it's basically another one of those where you combine all the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients.
Pete said, I have my ducks.
Hey, Pete. So yeah, now you can see why you use the sieve. Because there's all them bits of crap in bottom. You know, clumps of sugar, and that's basically why you sieve everything. So yeah, so I'll just give this another stir and make sure it's all you know, mixed together well. Vanessa's saying hi, Pixie.
Hello, Vanessa.
So yeah, I'm just giving that another stir. Right, so that's that bit done. And it's another case of wet ingredients and dry ingredients. So it's now time to do the wet ingredients.
Bits of crap are included in the ingredients.
I don't think you'd want to be crunching your teeth on them bits, Wakey. So, oh, that's the thing as well. I need some boiling water. I forgot about that.
When now?
Yeah.
Cleaning arse.
So he has already put the oven on. So it says in a large mixing bowl, use an electric mixer, combine oil, eggs, vanilla, milk, and sour cream. So we have got
boiling water.
Eh?
How much?
It says a cup.
A cup.
Yeah.
Big cup, little cup, cardboard box.
I don't mean will you use this baking cup in here to measure it?
I've got your cup out now. It's advertisement.
I must make spaghetti sauce. Reminded me of truffles.
Yeah, the worker said the crap.
Oh,
The
what cup thing's down there?
where?
So
Oh,
there, that big one, that big one. How? That big one.
Oh. What's that?
So yeah, so right, we're going on to the next bit, which is half a cup of, it says oil, either vegetable or canola, which is 125 mils. So that's the vegetable oil going in. Half a cup of whole milk, which translated is 125 mils again. So that's going into the oil. Just put that up a bit so you can see it better. So yeah, and also you want 1/4 cup of sour cream, which is translated into 60 mils. Pixie, that was the worst hint for a coffee. No, I've already got one, Wakey. I just haven't finished it yet. Or what? So that's the sour cream going in. 2 eggs. And
111 eggs.
111 eggs? No, there's only the 2. And a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Oh, there, Lucy, can't you get comfy?
So yeah, so that's that bit. So now got to mix this with the electric mixer. And then that's where the boiling water comes in. So it says not to over mix. Oh, I've tried to. That don't look very good. It's not a bit of egg on it. Oh, Crimson's given me $5. Thank you, Crimson. I didn't see you come in, Crimson. Sorry about that. 3 slices of beetroot. I don't think so.
Cheers, Crimson.
Thank you very much, Crimson. I do appreciate it.
How are all, lad?
I didn't see you come in. I were busy. So, it says overmixing creates more elastic batter, resulting in a dense, chewy cake. So that's why I've, just briefly mixed it. And then it says on a low speed, carefully add the boiling water. Beat on a high speed for 1 minute to allow air bubbles to form. There you go. So Chris has just done me the hot water. Ooh. And it is boiling water. Pete Thomas has put beetroot. Well, that's Wakey's thing, Pete. It's always going on about beetroot. So I'm just putting the boiling water in now. As you can see, it's steaming. So that's just come straight out of the kettle. So it says mix it. Oh, flavour then. I have been a big prominent if using technology, better to use math classes. Yeah. Pete says he loves beetroot. Beetroot is that red stuff, Crimson. So yeah, I'm just going to show you that. As you can see, it says to beat it until air bubbles form. It's like made like a froth. So yeah, it's made like a froth. So I didn't want to beat it too much. Oh, it's just called beets in the USA. So now, yeah, that's the thing as well. I want me hot plate thing out as well. So, oh, pardon me. So now,
the grill thing, you mean?
Yeah, it's a case of adding the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. Not that grill. I mean, my hot plate.
Oh, well.
Me stove top.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
When you say stove top, I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know these technical bits.
And then all there is to do is mix it until it's fully combined. And I want to pan as well while you're up. That medium one. A bowl? No. That. Saucepan. I think Steve says it's fun, it'd be fun to play in. I don't know what it means batter. Steve says it's definitely food porn he could get into. Steve says, watch out, it's on high. So yeah, yeah, so now it's into the baking tray. Just going to make sure it's well combined. Give it another stir. And in we go. Now, can you see why I've done it in a deep tin? Because there's quite a bit of batter going in there, and then it's got to rise. And the best bit next is when this comes out the oven, we go to town with the marshmallows. So that's that. As you can see, that is the batter. That needs going in the oven for 30 minutes now. Mr. P? Oh, yeah. So that needs going on in the oven for 30 minutes on 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and that is converted to a gas mark 4. So that, yeah, that's got going now for 30 minutes. I've got my phone here and my toothpick thingamajig ready, and yeah. So yeah, that's that.
Taste test. Already.
I don't. I'm
got your phone ready?
Yes, I'm just unplugging my mixer. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just unplugging my mixer. Hang on a minute. Okie dokie. Ready? So yeah, that's the timer on. 30 minutes. So Callum had a meeting on Zoom today, but it weren't his normal, it weren't a lesson, it were basically basically they do a listening, what they call a listening service. Now, most people know that last year Callum went through a rough patch with his mental health. So basically, when they did the review of his statement, we mentioned it. So it's basically a counsellor from the college, and they call it the listening service. Just unplugged Pixie's attache. But yes, so he had a brief chat with them, and I think he says he's got another one on the 16th. My cat's been in his cat tree on the pet eating pad all day. But But so that's just to prove I've still got coffee. Oh, I ain't got speech and language therapy anymore.
That's online, no,
But yeah, as a lot of people know what Callum like, you know, as regards his mental state last year, and basically it was just why is light on?
Oh, I forgot to turn it on.
What about this? Like, oh yeah, it's just saying. So yeah, he had a chat about his briefs. So yes, actually, I mean, we've been to several charities, you know, as local authority mental health team, and nobody seemed to want to do anything about it. You see, basically, me and Chris had to sort it out ourselves. But when I mentioned it, basically, she says, oh, it must have been a worrying time for you. And I says, yeah. I says, we're at his wit's end because we just didn't know what to do. I mean, we're not trained in these sort of things. So yeah. So at least he's got somebody that, you know, and I says, you know, you don't have to tell me what you talk, magic switch on the wall. Yeah, you don't have to talk about it, you know, what you discussed. I says, because that's private. He says, oh, we just talked about, you know, what I went through, and he lost 3 stone in weight. You know, and he were in a bad way. So basically, he told her, you know, but same as I've said, he's getting it off his chest. He's not holding it in. You know, if it's not always something that you want to talk with your parents about, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's, you know, at least he's getting help now. So yeah, you know, that to me, you know, at least somebody's listening to him. It must have felt like nobody were listening before because nobody wanted to help him. But hey ho, he's getting help now anyway. So the next step is interesting because when it's baked, you scatter the marshmallows.
Is it not yet?
Amjad says it can stay a bit longer now on Monday's live streams.
Well, we'll close it at about 8:30 then, Amjad. Starts at like 1 for half hour. Start it there.
But yeah.
And then start it back up and not send a notification out to Amjad.
Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts, Vanessa. Is it done yet? Steve. Oh. But I'll just show you at marshmallows, Kate. It's like nearly a bowl full. And I've got scatter when the
Nah.
when the cake's cooked, you have to scatter the marshmallows on it. They do have to be mini marshmallows, by the way. All over at top. I don't know where I would scatter them. I've had to take them to one side because Mr. P keeps nicking one here and there. He says, oh, they're not like big marshmallows. I says, well, you're not even supposed to be eating these. Yeah, there is loads, Kate. That's what I was thinking. But it does say 10 ounce of mini marshmallows. And I sort of Googled it, and 10 ounce is 283 grams. That's like nearly 2 bags full. I have a huge £5 tub of marshmallow fluff. But it does say in the notes, Vanessa, you can use marshmallow fluff, but it says you have to let the cake cool for 5 minutes before adding the marshmallow fluff. So you can substitute the yeah, right. That when we did them cakes, Kay, it were exactly the amount that I needed. So but yeah, but it does say that you know, if you want to use marshmallow fluff instead of marshmallows, it's all right to do so. But whereas we scatter these on a warm cake, and then put it back in oven for 2 minutes to melt the marshmallows, you can actually use marshmallow fluff. But it does say, hate marshmallows, then leave it out completely. So what's that's all about, I don't know. So it does say you can leave it out altogether. But you see, the idea of the Mississippi mud cake is it's cake, then like a thick layer of marshmallow, and then you make like a frosting for the top. We don't want to know that, Steve. It says you can stuff those almost anywhere.
Well, did you see that there? It says you can stuff them in the marshmallows in your ear. You can't hear now.
Yeah. I'll have to try that, Steve, about when
Snoring.
Yeah, when he's snoring. I'll have to put a few aside and stick them in my ears. Victor and Rolf flour bomb. Ooh. Yeah, but with this, we're actually using marshmallows. That's the aim. You have to put it on a warm cake and then put it back in oven for 2 minutes. And by rights, it should melt the marshmallows. So yeah, so that's the Mississippi mud cake. It's a cake, a marshmallow layer, and then it's like a chocolate flavored frosting on top. So yeah, so that's basically it. I mean, obviously, it's an American recipe, so and the thing is, when they were doing the thumbnail and everything, I learned to spell Mississippi at school. I'm thinking MISSISSIPPI. So yeah. Yeah, right. Never to be seen again. Yeah, because I'm stuffing marshmallows in my ears. I've got more sense than that, dear. Yeah. So it says homemade Mississippi mud cake made from scratch with a rich, dense, decadent chocolate cake covered in melted gooey marshmallows and warm chocolate frosting. This classic recipe never disappoints. So in it, you can have it as a dessert, let's just say. Did you have to learn the names of all our states? Oh, me, no. I don't know why we had to spell Mississippi. It was just, I don't know. But I can remember, like, from being at school, and, you know, it's one of those, one of them things that sticks in your mind. I thought, well, I don't have to look Mississippi up because I know it, because I can remember doing it at school. You put thumbnails into of a couple of big toe clippings, will they do? Well, you know what I'm talking about, Wakey. I didn't have to look Mississippi up because I remembered from school. But no, I can't. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been at school, Vanessa. You know, I can't remember Oh, Tracy says she's just been washing up, just got a cake in. So there you go. So yeah, it was just one of them things that stuck in my mind. Don't ask me why they asked us to spell it. I don't know. I can't put life on me remember. But I thought, well, I know how to spell this because I can remember them teaching us how to spell it at school.
Yeah, Tracy's just got a cake in. She's just been
I've just read that out about 5 minutes ago.
Oh. Well, here I've got marshmallows in my ears.
Yeah, I don't know where he's been, Tracy, but I said that about 5 minutes ago. Oh, teacher, I think.
I'm getting like that in an haircut.
Yeah, right.
I'm getting a bit hippie.
Well, put it this way, he's got a bald patch on top and it's like parting of the ways. You know what I mean? He don't know which way to put his hair, that way or that way. But yeah, don't ask me why I can remember it, because I don't know why, but I can remember us spelling it at school. But yeah, if his hair gets longer than like half an inch, he thinks it's going in his eyes. Oh dear. Hey up, my hair's long and I don't even own any rollers, so so yeah, we have to put that aside, hadn't I? While but you know what these men are like, Kate. You know, he'll be wanting Mr. Sheen in a bit to push his bald patch. A steamroller. Hey, that's a good idea, Wakey.
Don't give her ideas, Wakey.
Preferably in the middle of the night when he's snoring like a warthog or snoring for England. You've got the lady at it now. She says, I love a comb over. Oh dear.
I'll be looking like that bloke that had that cigar advert when we were in photo booth and his seat's dropping every time he takes a picture and he gets his hair and puts it to one side.
He'll be getting Brill cream out in a bit. Can anybody remember Brill cream? You know. Oh yeah, and when that fails, Brill cream comes out. Oh dear. He won't make it for. Swap his talcum powder for shaken bike. Oh dear.
I'll shake her back in if I ever see him.
Yeah. Oh, better still, Wakey, itching powder.
Oh, cheers.
Can you imagine that with that down his pants?
No, will too.
You know, I'm only joking.
Don't worry.
He's making notes.
Dennis, if you're watching this in future, just remember you'll have to get a set-up table for when Jeanette's cooking in your kitchen.
But you know, going back, you know, Dennis is one that always has a laugh and a joke, and I forgot what I was saying now.
It's very often, isn't it?
Yeah, I forgot. It looks like a frozen on thing.
Well, there you go.
Amjad says I used to remember Glade shaken back many years ago. My auntie.
With the shaken back, but the freshness back.
Yeah, but it's yeah. I completely forgot what it was. Something to do with Dennis, and
Barney's all likes a joke or something. Can't remember that.
So yeah, you know, and it. Oh, that writ, and when we shut it down, I says to Chris, I says, all jokes aside, I says, I don't know, you probably wouldn't know what to do with yourself without me. You know what I mean? He jokes about, oh, I'm packing the bags for her and blah, 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 blah. But that's how me and Chris are. And he'll say, oh, I'll pack her bags for her. But he always... Scrape some toothpaste on the inside of his wife fronts and let it dry. Pixie will create a new dance. Steve says they didn't have money for glade, so they used flour. But yeah, he did say when I shut it down, you know, we said to each other, you know, all joking aside, you know, you'd miss me if I went, you know what I mean? And he says, yeah, I would. He said, same, you know, I said, same to you as well, you know. You won't do that.
What?
Pack my bags for me.
No, because they're already packed.
So yeah, there's only 11 minutes, guys.
Still got your overnight bag ready for when Callum we're ready to drop.
Might be a bit out of date now.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, I've got cramp in my hand. Ooh. It's all right, guys. I had my bad hand. I've got cramp. So yeah, you know, it's one of them things we always joking about, you know, but he'd be lost without me.
I would. Vice versa.
That would polish his marbles. Me and my auntie made chocolate-covered Rice Krispies yesterday, but with white chocolate from Amazon, the ones I use in my hot chocolate. Gonna lie, it's amazing with... Ooh. You see, that's one thing I'm not stuck on, Amjad. Hot chocolate, it's a bit too sweet for me. You know... Oh, you mean the Calibut ones? The I'll tell you what I've got. Kate says, I love you, lad. I've got some, but they're like buttons, but the specifically for melting and putting on cakes, and the orange flavoured. I haven't had course to use them yet, but I will do eventually. It was something I bought on a whim, and I thought, you know, I'll find a use for them. But I got them off Amazon. But they do like, they do blue ones, they do strawberry flavoured, they do all sorts. But I bought the orange ones for some reason. Don't ask me why. But I haven't had course to use them yet, so I'll have to look out for ooh, I like the Calibut ones, Amjad, from that. Can you remember I sent you a link and it's chocolate company or something? But I do find that when you buy them directly from this chocolate company, they're a lot cheaper than Asda. I've got Asda on brain. They are a lot cheaper than Amazon. So basically,
I haven't got buttons with a zip, but for the cake with a zip though.
But yeah, these is like proper melting buttons, if you know what I mean. You know, but I just had course to use them. You know what I mean? And they're specifically for melt. They're called Summit Melts, I think they're called. I forget now. and I bought them, and it's quite a big bag. So yeah, I just haven't had cause to use them at the moment. But yeah, that you know, if you order direct, Amjad, it's a lot cheaper than ordering, because at the end of the day, Amazon's got to make their money. You know, you're more or less making money for them. No, there's another 8 minutes yet, Steve. You have to be patient.
Check it.
Good things come to them that wait. So, but I tend to, when I put an order in for Asda, I just get their chocolate chips. But yeah, you know, I agree with you there, Amjad. You know, it's like what I call a professional grade chocolate, and I know for a fact that Bella's daughter, because she's got her own cake business, she uses them all the time. But you can get like you can get like a 16-kilogram bag, you know, the flour and whatever I bought, but they're about 70 quid. It's no good getting it out the oven too soon, Steve. I wish I could get big bars of Caramac. It don't work like that, Steve. He says turn it up and it will cook faster. It'll burn it. But I suppose you can source them from somewhere, my lady. You know what I mean? That's something I haven't had for years, Caramac. So, all them that opens the oven door spawny git pixie.
We're trying to say wakey.
So, don't you disrespect my assistant, Mr. Wakey.
Right, I'm going on strike.
I don't want him walking out on me.
We've already sat me once.
You know, I rely on Mr. P to be my assistant. So I'm sweating now.
No, it is warm. Windy can get open. 7-4 scale outside.
Oh yeah, it's been ever so windy here today.
Raining and all.
Yeah. Very, very windy.
Can I fly me drone? No one. No
5 minutes,
drone.
Steve.
It's the final.
Yeah, 5 minutes. So I thought I'd just give you that snippet of information. It's 5 minutes and 10 seconds to be precise. Oh dear. Can't sack the sackless. Oh, believe you me, Wakey, you can. I've already said him as my manager. Oh dear. But yeah. Oh, I might need another bowl, baby.
Oh, for God's sake.
I mean a mixing bowl.
Oh, for God's sake.
You see, this is how disobedient my assistant is.
Can't don't hold me.
And my beaters want washing.
Wash them yourself. Got a caddy, let them lick it.
Oh dear.
Oh, God, it's okay.
Because he always says, what did your last slave die? Anna says disobedience.
Another bloody bowl. If you've got any left.
Well, we've got some somewhere. So yes, thank you for hanging around. And we've got 3 minutes and 33 seconds. So I'm just sort of giving you the countdown to it. But you see, this is the thing. He reaps the rewards, let's just say. Oh, there you go, my lady. Wakey says 3 bars for £1 in pound shop. There you go. So if you've got a pound shop close by. Ooh. My auntie found these lovely cupcake cases in Tesco rose gold silver colour. Oh. But you see, them that I had, the rose gold ones, Amjad, they were very difficult to take apart. And the early bird gets the cake. Well, I don't think they'll be taste testing it tonight. And it was like last week. Basically, when I made the Rolo cookie bars, or me and Tracy made the Rolo cookie bars, they were actually standing over me while I was cutting them. You know. So yeah, now you know where to get them from, my lady.
Must be losing weight. I'm losing my pants.
Don't let Stevie say that.
Losing my pants, Steve.
It says he's losing his pants. Oh dear. Oh dear. I've unplugged it and all. Well, anyway, I can't do no till I've made frosting for it. I said to my auntie on Amazon for cupcake, but I made some muffins the other day, and I says to Chris, I says, I'm down to use these. The perfect, Amjad. Easy to remove. I'd recommend these to anybody, and you can use them as cupcakes.
You always eat it all. I know.
Yeah.
I'll soon get it back. Don't worry.
Yeah. But you know, that's his reward for being my assistant. He gets to eat it at the end of the day.
Yeah, don't be out, don't. I am Brian.
It's in the oven, Brian, as we speak. We've got 40 odd seconds left. But then the interesting bit comes in. We're putting marshmallows on top.
Marshmallows.
Yeah. So, yes. If you'd have come in at 9 o'clock, Brian, you'd have seen the baking bit. But I haven't finished. I've still got some more to do. So yeah, if you hang about, so yeah, I'm just putting my things in my mixer, my beaters, ready for Ron. I am at work. Oh dear.
It's skiving.
What you doing? There you go.
It's skiving. He's hiding from boss. I'm going to tell him. Have you got? Do you need your grill pan?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Oops.
Here's your grill pan thingy.
Oh, did Chris take that too? Take what? I don't know. So no, it's not clickbait foundation, Ariel, Brian. It's if you can't get
You bake mine when you're baking yours and Callum's.
Right.
The size of this.
I told you. That's why I.
Oh, dear me.
He's talking about the cake, by the way, if you were wondering when he says, look at the size of that.
No, I won't.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear me. That's huge.
I told you. That's why it's in a deep pan.
Not kidding. Sorry, that's me nudging. computer. We cooked.
Let me just wipe this. Ooh. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop that down, put it on. There you go. Hit it with tammer. That'll wake it. Yeah, I think that's done, baby.
Right, shall I just close the oven door now?
Yeah, just close the oven door a bit.
Well, what is gas bills high?
I would be a good cook. I bet you would. So I don't know whether all these is going to fit on or not. So now,
Marshmallows on top. Oh,
yeah. And then I've got to put some frosting on.
Are you sure you got a deep enough pan?
I'm beginning to 100%. So yeah, so now just lob these on top. Obviously, still while it's still warm. Well, I'll tell you what, Steve. If we ever get over to States, I'll bake for you, and I'll make you my chief tester.
Make sure you got your kegs on. She said, "What's kegs?"
What's kegs? It means your pants.
What do you mean? I have my pants on today.
So he does know what kegs are. Well, that's nice to know anyway, Steve. Oh dear. This take a bit of eating, this will. A lob job. A lob. Yeah, something like that, Wakey.
Lob.
Because I says you just lob them on.
I said, I don't think you're going to get them all on there, Babsy.
Yeah, I would just wonder it's saying. But don't.
What if there is nothing in them?
What?
I'm just saying what Steve says.
In what?
I don't know.
Oh. I think it means some wacky stuff.
Oh.
If there's one that's a bit deflated there, do you want to eat it? I say. It looks like white snot. Weird, yeah, I know what you meant. I knew what he meant, Wakey. The added extra ingredient. I've got to put a frosting on it after this. Oh dear. It's taken me a week and a day to eat this. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to use them all. Good crackling fire sound. Oh. So basically, guys, I'm just checking to see if there's any spaces. And if there is, I'm filling them in.
Hey, we got Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Closet king. Oh dear. Mississippi mud cake, Kevin. This is the I don't think there'll be it needs many more on. Still got loads left. Right. Now this goes back in the oven for 2 minutes to melt the marshmallows. So there you go. Just knock off the week and you'll be closer to the mark. Week. No, I says it'll take him all week. Take him all week to eat it. Let's see. So yeah, so that's no, there's loads left. So yeah, so that's the marshmallows on top. That has now got to go back in the oven for 2 minutes to melt the marshmallows.
I've just sat down.
Oh, stop moaning.
Up down, up down. Just call me Yo-Yo.
Yeah, Grandpa Kevin says, I think you're a bit light on the marshmallows. Well, I've still got a load left. So,
And
you know.
ingredients.
And that's basic.
Well, I'm hoping they melt and sink in.
They will. That's the whole idea of pouring it back in the oven.
Wait, not do that.
Winky says his pixie's strong enough to lift that.
No, but I can't get to it.
I could have probably done with a bigger pan. If that makes sense.
Bloody bucket.
Yeah. Oh, that made me jump, that did. So yeah.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Jesus almighty Christ.
Mud pie, Kevin says.
Has anybody got a forklift truck? I think I might need it in a bit.
So yeah, so basically, when that's done, you've got to let it cool down. I'm going to make the frosting. So yeah. But you've seen how easy it is to make, guys. It's relatively simple to make. I found one that's a bit disfigured. Look, I says to Chris, I says he can have that one. I don't know what happened to that one, but it's a little bit disfigured.
It's drunk.
Oh dear. So yeah, it's just another waiting game now for a couple of minutes while them marshmallows melt. Them tins was okay on. I put it back in the oven. Oh, you've put yours back in oven, yeah. I've still got loads of marshmallows left, Tracy. I couldn't fit any more on.
Kevin, say that sat on it.
Sat on, oh, that marshmallow. So yeah, I've still got tons of marshmallows left. So
The big fat horse has sat on it.
Oh dear. Just wet the whistle slightly. So yeah, I mean, the idea is, oh, there you go.
Already?
Only 2 minutes.
Bloody hell.
It says to pour them back in for 2 minutes, and that supposedly melts the marshmallows. So
oh, you have no more miles today.
it's still moaning. Oh, pardon me, that's that Coca-Cola. It says I've walked more miles today.
I've done more miles in the house and I don't
Tracy says she put lot on 2 bags.
2 bags, bloody hell.
Do you think they want going back in?
Yeah.
I'm just going to take camera around, guys. Yeah, you don't want to see that. But they aren't quite melted, so hang on a minute. Kevin says he's on his way. So it's still on me.
I know. How far behind that?
This is on StreamYards.
Oh
no.
Anyway.
I'd put them back in for a bit because it's still not melted properly. Yeah. It's all right. It ain't completely melted the marshmallows, so I says just put it back in for another minute or 2. Yeah. So yeah, they were lying when you said you put it back in for 2 minutes.
Not that many bloody marshmallows, isn't
It says or until the marshmallows are slightly melted. So it's put them back in for 2 more minutes. So we'll leave it at that once.
Save me a piece, I'm on the way. You got no bloody chance.
So yeah, so it does say put them in for 2 minutes or until the marshmallows are slightly melted, but they didn't look like they'd melted at all. Well, not very much.
What chance lots of anything else?
So yes, well, put it this way: if we're having a welcome, you know, from lockdown, you know, there'd be enough to go around. You know what I mean? Well, you know what I mean.
You fill all Sheffield with that lot.
If we're having a, you know, we're finally free from lockdown party, there'd be plenty to go around. So yeah, so Chris has just put them back in for another 2 minutes, and it's nearly up already. So I'll leave it at that once that comes out, and then we'll get on to the. But you do have to wait for it to cool down. It just says remove from the oven and allow to cool completely. So, but obviously we're not going to sit around waiting, you know, God knows how long for it to cool down. Month or two. What were you and Callum? You've got to be kidding me.
All right, then, I'm all.
There you go. I just said it, we're nearly up.
With power walk on, took you.
Yeah, it's no, it's, you know how I ran about earlier on about it says if you don't have a sifter, use a strainer with very small holes. Sifting is important because it helps the dry ingredients to combine better. It is especially important in this recipe because cocoa powder tends to have clumps. So there you go, Wakey. That's just to prove it. So there you go. So yeah, I'm just that'll do.
Do I need to turn that off or leave it on?
No, that's it now.
I can turn it off.
Yeah, you can turn it off now. So yeah, so basically, I'll just turn my laptop round and show it you if I can do that. Sorry about that. So yeah, so that's it. Come out the oven. Yeah, they haven't melted completely, but I don't want to risk it overflowing, so I'm going to leave it at that. So I thought, oh, I've got my thumb. You know, like when your elbow sticks, my thumb had done same.
Oh.
It looked like I'd got a deformed thumb. It sort of stuck like that, and I couldn't get it to click out. So yeah, right. We'll go on to the next bit while we're sort of waiting for that to cool down. So this is where I will taste a slice if you hold it close to the camera. So here I've got me it's like a single stove top thing, especially for the occasion, like for these cooking videos. So I'll just put that up slightly so you can see what I'm doing. So into this pan you need, and this is for the frosting by the way, half a cup of salted butter softened. Well, this has been out since this afternoon, so that converted is 112 grams. So that's got that going into there.
Well,
Oh,
I bought a
ow.
dump trailer. We get to haul the stuff off the patio much easier now, says Jeanette.
Oh. So, yeah, I'm just turning that on. It says in a small saucepan, melt the butter. Using a wooden spoon, gradually add the heavy cream and cocoa powder. So I've got the heavy cream and cocoa powder to hand. So
I'm going to go and fridge it all.
After it's all done, yeah, for frosting to set.
Yeah, you've got to fridge it,
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Stick it outside. Hey, well, last week we could have stuck it outside, couldn't we? We're cold enough.
So yeah, so that's the butter just melting. So I'll wait for that to completely. We can see like air bubbles in it now. Are they slowly melting? Just for your information.
I will video first firing a wood fire oven, so after the winter thaw. Cool.
So yeah, so I'm just melting this butter. What time are you online in the morning?
9 o'clock.
Thought
So you'll put 7.
11 o'clock.
11.
11 o'clock.
Well, it's only 10 past 10, you know. You don't usually go to bed early when you're not up early. But hey ho, just leave them down there.
Well, fine, I'll stay another hour then.
It's up to you, mate.
It's up to you. You don't have to go to bed.
If you're tired, you're tired.
Stop it, teenager. Oh, I'll go back up, man. Oh dear. This is what you've got to look forward to, Tracy. Stroppy teenagers. So yeah, it's near enough melted now. Okay. Don't know whether you can hear it bubbling away. I think I'm about to turn it up a little. So yeah, so I'm just going to show you. It's near enough melted now, so it just wants a bit longer. Not quite melted. It's spitting and bubbling. No, yeah. You know what Callum used to say? Them that smelt it, dealt it. So yeah, that's all butter melted now. So into this, you add 6 tablespoons of heavy cream or double cream. That is going into it now. See, that's cooled it down now. We're adding cream to it. Oh, I keep getting cramp in my fingers. So to this, you need 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And it says stir constantly and cook for about 2 minutes. So basically, oh, it's thickening up already. So yeah, so I'm just giving this a good old stir. Oh, my lady says she's got a small projector in her bedroom. It gives me stars and clouds. Ooh.
I have, I just opened curtains. Sorry, my lady.
So yeah, I think this is the basis of your frosting, because all there is now is the vanilla and icing sugar.
Sorry.
You know what he's like, my ladies. He thinks he's a joker.
She laughed.
So yeah, I'm just going to turn that off now, because I think it's.
What? Is she laughing at me, not with me?
Cool, my lady. I'm hoping soon my dream colour multicolour light strips coming. Oh.
Ooh.
So yeah, I need somewhere to put that on.
What? You know the grill thing?
No, I'll just put it on here, look, on top of there. Yeah, because I need to unplug this now and plug me what's my jig back in. Me mixer, because I've unplugged it once. See, we've only got one spare socket. So yeah, I'm just going to put the mixer back in. Excuse me, guys, can't get it in. So right. Oh God, this is heavy. Hey? So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to give this another stir. I might need a spoon, another spoon, baby, a big one. Something that I can drizzle this on with. So yeah, so I'm just going to pour that into the bowl. Ding ding. So that is the cocoa mixture and everything. So into this, you need a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and it says 2 to 3 cups of powdered sugar, which translated is 300. Oh, it's done it again. My thumb keeps sticking. Oh dear. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna add the icing sugar. And then it says, use an electric mixer, beat until smooth, immediately drizzle over the cooled cake. So I'm just gonna, so it don't flirt all over the place, I'm just gonna give that a quick stir in. So yeah. Oh, them. It's not. It keeps like.
Sticky.
Are you going to get this spoon? Hey? I need a spoon to drizzle it over. Can you remember that black spoon? Yeah, it doesn't matter what sort of spoon it is.
I've got 3 different sizes. You can pick which one you want.
So yeah, I'm just gonna a bit of icing sugar outside and just have a quick mix with me whisk. So I'm just going to move that out of the way, guys. Move all my things out of the way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring that over. So you can see exactly what I'm doing. It's not 100% cooled down, but I don't want to keep you hanging, and I could have probably got some more things on here. So basically, what we're going to do now is just drizzle this out over the marshmallows. Bit of icing sugar not mixed in there. So if I'm not talking, I'm concentrating. I'm trying to get it spread out a bit. Obviously, once this is completed, you have to put it in back in the fridge for the icing to set. So yeah, I just thought I'd just point that out to you. I don't know. It says drizzle it because it's like thick and gloopy.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm going to try with the spatula now to oh, get your nose now. See if I can spread it out a bit more evenly. Oops, nearly missed. But obviously, you know, like if you're making it at home, you probably, you know, got the time to let it cool down completely. I sort of ain't got that, you know, that thing, because time's getting on now. It's nearly 10:30. So what I'm trying to do now is get it smoothed out so it covers the whole cake. So yeah, as you can see, there's probably little bits that are still showing through, but you know, you get the picture. And normally, had I not been on a live stream, I'd have let it completely cool down, but I don't have that, you know, that luxury at the moment, because it's a live stream. So sort of just trying to cover all the marshmallows up, but obviously not able to do that. So, but you get the picture anyway. I'm sure it'll taste just as good with the marshmallow mixed into the you know, the icing. So yeah, obviously ideally, you know, I'd let it cool down completely. So is anybody going to have a bash at this at home? I mean, it's all right if you've got a family occasion and, you know, you've got plenty of mouths to feed. So so yeah. So yeah, that's it, guys. I've done best I can. There's still odd bits where you can see marshmallow, you know. So, but it's only, you know, it's only sort of, it's not going to taste any different. The lady says, looks so yummy. But yeah, the idea of that now is, my lady, that goes in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. So yeah, so obviously, but I mean the icing were thicker than what I anticipated it would be. I thought it would be a lot thinner. So that's why obviously you can see the odd spaces where there's you know, marshmallows showing through, but it, you know, it not take away from the taste. I'm sure it'll taste just as you know, just as good. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop me thing up, put that to one side. Oh, I can still feel it like quite warm underneath actually. So but obviously if you're making it home, you've got the luxury of being able to let it cool down completely. I don't have that with time constraints and everything. Breakfast, dinner and tea sorted. But yeah, I mean, I chose that tin because I thought, well, it's deep. Originally I was going to use a tray bake tin, but I thought, no, you need something deep because you've got your cake and then you've got your marshmallows and then you've got your frosting and whatever. So I was going to use a glass dish because I've got an oblong like glass roaster. And I thought, well, that's sort of it's only about that wide. And I thought, no. And I remembered I'd got this tin. Now I must have had it 2 years and only used it, I think, once. So basically I thought, right, I know what I can use. And it's still not big enough. So hey ho. But you get the picture anyway. Relatively simple to make. As you can see, it makes a massive cake. So yeah, you know, if you've got a big family or you've got plenty of mass to feed. So I hope you've enjoyed it tonight, guys. And I'm going to call it a night. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll see me tomorrow. Now, I'm not too sure about that because if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. That's all I'm saying. My lady knows what I'm talking about. My lady says just leaving, see you in 40 minutes. But yeah, my lady knows what I'm talking about. If you don't see me, you'll know why. Kate knows as well. So yeah, so thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you for all your support. And you know, if I see you, I see you. If I don't, I don't. Nah, this, you know, people will know what I'm talking about. So, but Chris did say that if I don't go live, he might go live. So what? Well, whatever. So yeah. So thanks for coming in and supporting me, guys. I appreciate it very much. So I not say see you tomorrow because I don't know definitely whether I will see you tomorrow. If you don't see me, say. So yeah,
you might not see her, but you may hear her.
Yeah. So thank you again, and yeah, I can't promise that I'll be live tomorrow. I don't know. It all depends how I feel.
Put white chocolate on top.
Oh, so you didn't make the frosting then? Oh. So yeah, I mean, I thought that tin would be big enough, Tracy, but it's only a adjuster if you know what I mean. So so yeah. I'll see you when I see you, maybe Friday, maybe tomorrow. Well, Friday? I don't go live Friday now, do I?
Oh, Nicky, my spot!
Yeah, it's a force of habit. So yeah, if you don't see me, I'll be back Thursday, hopefully. So bye for now, guys.
Bye.
I didn't use walnuts either, Tracy, so I've not put anything on it.
I
didn't use walnuts either.